First of 6 levels coming in at 94 fire making, knocking it out super quick in this journey, but we got 826k until the next level at roughly 300k XP per hour. We should have that done in about 2.5 hours, which we should be able to knock out very, very quickly. What was that beginner? A rune scimitar ornament, Ceridome and Guthix, and that's it. What a clue. Little while later, 95 fire making, beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and open up the loot crates in between each and every single level, so that way we can kind of just keep track of where we're at per level. Right now, we got a decent amount. Let me double check here and make sure that they're all in the same tab. They are. Let's give them a good opening. All right, yeah, nothing really too great. We did make a pretty decent amount of money. We did get another pair of warm gloves as well. So we might as well use them on this bad boy over here. All right, extra crate is, yeah. And I missed it. That's like the first level in a long time that I have actually missed. Wasn't paying attention, totally forgot about the XP drop there, but 96 fire making coming in, a little over 1 million XP until 97. We're powering through it. It's not taking very long, but we are powering through it. Well, we kind of skipped ahead a tad bit, but 97 fire making coming in the same sitting. Beautiful 1.5 million XP gain tonight. And that's what I love about skills like fire making and why I'm glad I saved them for last, because it makes this last little bit very, very nice to do. However, when we got 96, I actually forgot that we had all of the crates stored in the bank from the previous level. So we actually need to go through and open all of these fucking crates. Oh, yes, boy. Tome of Fire. Finally. Okay, so collection log. Let's take a look. I believe that means that the pet is the last thing that we need. Beautiful. And that's a nice, what, like 700k or something like that? 868k. Sadly, no pet tonight, but we did get the Tome of Fire. Totally stoked about that. We just need to finish the pet before 99, and that would be beautiful, because then that way, any of the 200 mil XP that I decide to do, I could potentially just do Redwoods instead of Wintertodt. A big level, 98 fire making coming in. That is one left to go until we are done with both of these 99s. However, thankfully, I did actually miscalculate in a good way. We are going to have to go do some regular Redwoods before we finish off these two levels. I'm going to honestly just go after this game while we're still sitting at 1.2 mil fire making XP. That way I can get some zero time Infernal Axe experience from the burning of the redwood logs. And then that way we'll be able to finish off. I think we need like 170 or to like 180k more woodcutting XP from the redwoods, and then after that we'll come back here. More than likely we'll end up having probably like 10 to 20k woodcutting XP for like 5k fire making XP remaining. So we'll finish that off just doing it all old-fashioned way and get both of the 99s. And I think as long as time permits, we should be able to actually do both of those today. Finally, we have done like 2.5 million woodcutting XP today. And it's about time. It is about time. We are super close to both levels. I'm going to get them one at a time. I was debating on doing them at the same time, but I decided, you know what? We got to see two sets of fireworks here. They are two respective skills that I have powered to 99. So we're going to go ahead and do them separately here. Back in Lumbridge, where it all began. 99 woodcutting. We can now claim our woodcutting cape. And we're going to hit that 99 fire making as well, off of the same log. First time I've had both of these 99s on RuneScape, actually, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and go buy ourselves the beautiful woodcutting cape here in Lumbridge, and then we'll go grab our firemaking cape from the firemaking tutor or wherever in Sears Village. All right, the woodsman tutor. Woodcutting, yes, please. Boom, give me one, give me one. Okay, yep, 99k. No, god damn it, why do I always do that? No problem for me. There we go. Super weird to see this. Again, first time I've ever had this on this game. And it is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's finish off the emote and let's go grab the firemaking cape. Oh, I totally forgot. Yeah, that's dope. That's really dope. All right, Ignatius Vulcan, whatever that is supposed to mean. I have not a clue. Can I buy a skill cape of firemaking? That seems reasonable. This one is also another actually really cool one, I think. Let's do it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Firebender. Yes. All right. Well, those are done. 2244 total level. That means we are 33 levels away from max, and we have some hefty skills left. Mining and agility are the two main ones. Fishing is probably going to suck too. I'm just trying to ignore it. Smithing will be super quick. Thieving will be super quick. And then hunter is kind of a middle skill. It's going to be done in the background, obviously, with birdhouse runs, and more than likely it'll end up being our last skill that we have. And then we'll probably power it out with Chinchampas. Hopefully we get the pet before 99, and then we can finish it off at Herbivore as well. However, we're probably going to put our main focus now on agility and mining. We may continue with the wheel, but I'm kind of really motivated to max now after doing this grind. Naturally, I'm sure I'll burn out and we'll go back at some point. But honestly, right now we've got 2 more levels until 99 agility, which is a huge one. And then we've got quite a bit of experience across the board that we still need to gain. And we'll be working on that. But let's go ahead and toss our new capes in. We're going to do woodcutting first and then fire making. And beautifully set in the achievement tab. Beautiful. All right. Now I've got an ungodly amount of Wintertodt loot to open. And hopefully we can pull ourselves a Phoenix pet. Because if we can, that means we managed to snag it right at the 99 journey. So let's see if we can get super lucky here. Okay. Another Tome of Fire. That's 800k in the bank. Beautiful. Alrighty, the last 6 crates. Sad game. No pet, which means we will be having to go back to Wintertodt to claim the Phoenix pet eventually. Not anytime soon, but we will be doing it eventually. That kind of sucks. But we did get a little bit of money from it. 2 Tomes of Fire. I will take it. And we've got some clue scrolls to go do as well from our little bit of woodcutting we had to finish off with. Hey. Nice. Bando's robe legs and a master. And 93 fishing coming in. We are absolutely gaming these last couple days, just in general. But that being said, we were super close to getting this. I couldn't leave it, so we had to just come and finish it off. Do a little bit of Temperos this morning. I believe we've done, just about 183k XP today at Temperos. Kind of weird coming from Wintertodt to Temperos, to be honest with you. Just the XP difference is pretty sad, especially with fishing being the skill that it is, where no other option is good. So here we are. We're probably just going to finish up this round here and then go and loot all of our little reward permits and then move on to the next skill. I've yet to figure out which one I actually want to do for the rest of the day. I'm debating on doing some smithing just because of how fast it is. I kind of want to get in the groove, and I also kind of want to buy some gold ore. However, we do really need to start ticking away at the agility with only 2 levels left. It's going to be a few, like almost 100 hours, I think, left or something like that. But we do need to slowly start taking it down. So either that, maybe thieving, who knows. Alrighty, 81 permits. Let's hope we get something decent. Damn, sad game. Any clues? No clue scrolls either. Definitely the biggest motivation I've had for agility in a little while. This is going to be nice to see, but also kind of sad. 98 agility, which means 1 level left, but 1.228 million XP to go. Fuck me, that's gonna be so brutal. It's really not that much time. I think it's only gonna be like 17, 18 or more hours, and then we'll hit 99. But the lap count is probably gonna be pretty rough. Gonna be a nice little smithing level coming in right here. 93. We can now make rune square shields, which we will probably never do. I think the only rune items, honestly, that we'll ever make is rune two-handers, because I believe it should still be fairly profitable per hour smithing XP. So that'll be a post-99 smithing grind for sure. I decided to come and do this because we really needed to knock it out so that I can continue getting either mining or fishing XP from Tears of Guthix. I was going to try and focus on mining, but honestly, at this point, I realized mining and smithing, or mining and fishing, are going to be fairly similar in regards to my want to put Tears of Guthix experience in, so we're just going to focus on either one. I don't really care which one those are, so just we need to make sure that smithing, hunter, and thieving all are above those levels. We've got ourselves a nice hefty stack of medium clue scrolls. randomly decided to go do it, but also we do have a little goal in mind. We need to make roughly 100 mil, but we are yet to see anything in the last few days. So we've got quite a bit that we need to work on, and hopefully this casket stack holds at least one pair of Ranger boots for us, as they are a nice 40 mil roughly right now. We do have a completed log. As you guys know, if you've watched in previous videos, we have a completed medium treasure trail log. We ended at 1690 medium clues completed with all of the treasures listed and an 11 total of Ranger boots. So hopefully we can bring that total up off this 89. Hopefully we can also get some master clue scrolls to bring up the amount of GP. We did spend roughly 13.5 million GP on the eclectic implinks, so we are looking to definitely get some high-priced items from the opening. But I believe pretty much the only one that's really worth getting from mediums is the Ranger boots and or a master clue that gives you something good as well. So wish us some luck. We've got 89 to go. Hopefully, hopefully not a super crazy amount of master clues, because I am about clued out for the day. And the first master clue, about 13 clues in. Not bad. Another master, I think like almost the exact same amount in between both clues. Weird. And back-to-back masters. Great. And another master. And on the very last medium, we get one more master. Sadly, no Ranger boots, but we are going to go finish off this master. It's going to give us a total of 6 that we have a chance of getting some decent loot from. All right, we have absolutely lost money in regards to the medium clues, but hopefully we can make some of it back up in these masters really quick. 348k, 500k, that's what I'm talking about, making some money. 360k, 253. Can we see at least one collection log slot? 448k in the last one. 229k. So we did make a couple mil, I think, roughly 2.5, I think. But yeah, we lost quite a bit. Well, it took absolutely forever, but it's almost finally done. It is almost finally done. This is going to be one of the weirdest feelings to have done in this entire game, but 99 agility. My God, that is quite the 99 to get knocked out of the way as well. The question is what we're going to be working on next. I think it's probably going to be thieving, honestly. Thieving and then mining will be the main focuses. I'll probably just knock out thieving in one go. And then after that, we're just going to be left with 4 more skills until max. That is just such a weird thing to hear myself say. But we are under 30 levels till max now. And we're making some progress. We are absolutely making some progress. So I'm going to be working on some thieving on mobile as well as possibly some fishing. And then mining will be the majority of what I do on the actual computer, because then that way I can AFK fairly efficiently while maintaining a decent amount of XP per hour and being able to watch random videos and shows. I'm going to put in my bank pin real quick and show you guys what we ended with on the Marks of Grace. All right, so we ended at 3,530 Marks of Grace, which as of right now, I think it's actually not really worth that much. We're only at 22 mil, 6.2k each, and when I, not even that long ago, a couple months ago, these were over 10k, so I don't think we're actually going to convert them and sell them at this moment. I think I'm going to wait and see if there's a chance that they go up in price, because if they do, then we might be better off waiting to sell them. I just don't really want to miss out on potentially almost double the profit from 99 agility. So for now, we are either going to sit on them, we'll go trade them in potentially. I'm not quite sure yet. I don't also know. I was debating on getting more sets of Graceful just to have in the bank, but I kind of realized that it's not really worth it. If I ever really want to go get them, I can. That'll be some XP that I can work on. And right now, the only thing that I really want to focus on is the total amount of money in my bank. So that's going to be nice to focus on instead of all of these marks of grace. So we're going to go ahead and talk to Captain Izzy Nosebeard and buy ourselves the skill cape. Yes, I can absolutely afford that. I'm going to buy myself a second one. This is going to be such a nice cape to have. If you guys did not know, the cool skill cape perk for the agility cape is it does actually act as your graceful cape as well. So that is pretty damn awesome. That basically means I can do away with any graceful capes forever. But let's go ahead and chuck it on. And damn, does that look good. What a good color scheme, and probably one of, if not the best, skill cape emotes in the game. Just super dope. Absolutely. So amazing. But that's pretty much what we're going to be rocking now. I'm at the very least going to be moving this graceful cape in the bank so that I'll be basically just wearing the agility cape pretty much whenever I need to use this beautiful set of graceful. But let's go ahead and use a stamina boost. Oh, no fucking way, dude. That's so dope. I didn't even know that was a thing. When was that added? Huh. I wonder what's the cooldown, I wonder. Oh, fuck, you can only use it once a day. Well, that's weird. That's kind of useless, but I mean, I guess whatever. It's kind of cool, but it is odd. I've never actually noticed that or known that. So, anyways, enough chitter chatter. Let's go ahead and start working on some thieving because we have some more total levels to get and some more 99s to knock out of the way. And that is the new quest, Secrets of the North, completed. 2 quest points. Obviously, our quest cape access is back, as well as 60k agility XP, 50k thieving, and 40k hunter. We are not getting any levels from it, but we did get a nice chunk of thieving and hunter XP to push us towards max on those skills as well. And we can now go ahead and head to the bank, trim our quest cape, trim our diary cape, and we are fully greened out on the quest log yet again. And we now have access to the new boss that is soloable and potentially might make us a pretty decent amount of money if we get super lucky with getting some of the nice new drops. I just need to get the hang of the boss first because it's kind of annoying, but it's not too hard. We just got to figure it out. Trim, and that one's already trimmed. Beautiful. Now we have access to both those again, and we are gaming. All right, there it is. The first kill of the new boss, Ancient Essence collection log slot as well for the smoke runes and the coins. Now, the Ancient Essence is the new stuff that we apply to the imbued heart to get a saturated heart. So that's pretty sweet. However, I think it's like 150k Ancient Essence is required in order to actually get the saturated heart. So it's going to be, I'm not sure how much this is worth. I didn't actually see when it dropped, but quite a bit. Okay. Regardless, right now, making a pretty decent amount of money per kill. Let's just see how many we can actually manage to do, how much Ancient Essence we can stack up, and if we can get ourselves the fancy new piece of shard or whatever that actually makes the new bow. And a hard clue coming in. Kind of sad it's not an elite, but I will take it nonetheless. We got something. Hey, frozen cash. The question is, what are we going to end up getting from it? Okay, that's pretty shit. Hey, Ancient Icon. Finally, we got some sort of unique here. It's not really a tradable item, apparently. I thought it was tradable, but allegedly it is not. It is an untradable that you do attach to the Ancient Staff to make it an upgraded Ancient Staff, so we might as well put it on there, right? I don't see any other use for it, so we might as well just chuck it on our Ancient Staff we have in the bank. I'm sure we have one. Let's go take a genuine look here, because I don't know if we have one. We do. Okay, finally made our way to Elvis. So the effect that this is going to have, it just gives us basically a 10% damage boost to ancient spells while utilizing the Ancient Scepter, which is okay, I guess. It does increase like times for freezing as well, and then 27.5% of the damage dealt healing from the blood spells. So that is kind of cool. But I mean, it looks like shit, if I'm going to be honest here. I haven't actually seen it in game, but I've seen it on the wiki, and it looks pretty dumb. But whatever, it's an upgrade to the Ancient Staff. We might as well just throw it on. It is also an untradeable drop, which means it is going to make this item untradeable. Look at how bad that looks. It's a scepter, so I understand that it's going to look different than a staff, but they should have done a lot different. They should have gone a different way with it, in my personal opinion. So yeah, we can also lock it allegedly. I'm not really sure what the hell that means or what the point of that is. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, I mean, pretty cool. Pretty cool, I guess. And there is 50KC, which means we are now ranked on the high scores for the new boss, which is pretty cool. The Phantom Muspah, pretty cool. But we did get a frozen cache, whatever, cache. We did manage to pull ourselves a nice, beautiful 230K, I think was what it was. Yeah, 240K. Oh, shit, I didn't freeze them. 240K from the Snapdragons, which is really good in comparison to the very first cache that we got a little while back. So kind of exciting to see a nice drop from that. Really, really glad that it is actually scalable. So it can be really good, or I guess as we saw with the Chaos Runes, could be really bad. Hey, dropped the ball combat task, which is an elite here at TOA. Randomly decided to go and send one. Got kind of bored of the new boss. We did end up getting 50KC to get ranked on the high scores, but yeah, at this point, just can't be asked to do it at this moment. I haven't gotten any good drops, besides obviously some pretty decent money. I did make a little over 12 mil, I think, on release day, so not bad, don't get me wrong, but just not great. So we decided to send a TOA. It's been a very long time since I've been here, and thankfully I seem to have been able to jump back on it like riding a bike. So hopefully we can keep this streak up while we're doing this. As I say that, I'm getting absolutely smashed here in the Corondus room and forgetting pretty much everything that I need to do here. And another 2 elite combat tasks done. Hardcore tombs and down do specs. Not really sure what either of those are, but glad we got him knocked out of the way nice and passively. See our first purple? No, we do not. Of course not. First loot back in a very long time. Hopefully it's like 500K. Okay, 433. I will take it. Oh boy, we got the fucking pet. That's awesome, man. So excited. So excited. What a beautiful one to get. And I'm on my PC, so I get to record it. Dude, what are we talking about today? Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. We got the Rocky Boy, baby. Oh, I'm so hyped for this. This is so awesome. Time to go and feed it something so I can turn it a different color. Got to figure out which one I want. And then get back to our mining. You know we had to go with the blue, right? It's just, I don't know. It looks the best. It looks a little weird in comparison to the other ones, which I like. And a lot of people, for some reason, won't really know what the hell it is. So that's always nice, too. We are now going to keep this little boy behind us every time we mine, as is tradition with pretty much any skilling pet that I get, which is one of the reasons why I like to get them before I'm 99, so that I actually feel like I have a place that I can use them at. Otherwise, I don't really ever see myself pulling it out of the bank and using it. So here we go. Beautiful. He's going to be following us for quite some time. Grabbing ourselves a nice level today. 93 mining coming in. I'm so scared to look at that. 750K XP until 94. That is kind of brutal. We are now going to have to train smithing, and we're going to have to train fishing, because honestly I want to keep mining as my Tears of Gothic skill. And we do have quite a ways, don't get me wrong, quite a ways and quite a bit of time before we actually reach that to be an issue, but I'd rather stay ahead of the curve. So we're going to go do some smithing, I think, or some fishing today. We also actually need to go quickly grab ourselves a hunter level as well here in a few minutes when our birdhouse run is ready. I'll just do the birdhouse run, and then we'll bust out the remaining XP on a little bit of herbivore. All right, only took 2 extra herby kills, but this should be it. Beautiful. 94 hunter and 2250 total level, which means we only have 27 left until max. We are absolutely gaming. Possibly another couple levels today, actually, ironically. We'll figure it out, though. Another clue scroll roulette. Beginner. Hey, we got okay, we already have it, so it really doesn't matter. Hey, collection log slot, studded body G. We love to see it. Come on, go away so I can pop this new one open. Nothing really worth, and nothing really worth. Oh my god. We got a tome of water. We literally just came to do just a little bit of some Temperos for the remaining bit of XP. Decided it's not AFK enough, at least for what I'm doing right now. But we did manage to grab ourselves another tome of water. And no pet. What is this worth? 350k. Yeah, well, you know what? It's money. First of 2 levels we're going to be getting today, 94 fishing coming in. Going to finish off this inventory and we'll go grab the second level as well. And the second level is also 94 in smithing. We can now make rune warhammers. Completely useless as far as I'm aware. But that is 2 levels knocked out in one day. Beautiful. 2252 total level. We're very slowly approaching the weed number. Total XP 420 mil. And yeah, we've got a shitload of XP until both of those levels, as well as the mining as well. But we can now start working on all 3 of those on mobile and not have to worry about yoinking a level and missing it. So we are finally deciding to get rid of all of our marks of grace from 99 agility. I've been holding on to them for a while, and honestly, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just gotten rid of them right away, because I believe the price per grace was a little over 10k when I first finished 99 agility. I'll have to go back and possibly look at the clip of me getting it. I don't know if it'll be on the rooftop courses or not, but I believe it was. It was at least 9k, if not over 10k. So that's a hit to the face for sure, because then we could have made an extra 7 to 8 mil off of these, but alas, whatever. It's not really that big of a deal. At the end of the day, I should have just gotten rid of them, but I need to get rid of them now because they are at a semi-high, a little over 8k per mark of grace right now. They are probably going to rise probably the week after I do this, because that's how life works. But we're going to cash them all out now. I did buy 2 more sets of graceful that I plan on keeping and changing colors. As far as I can tell right now, at least for the current me, I will not be getting all of the sets of graceful. I do want to do that as a part of a completionist list kind of thing that I have for myself after max, but that will be post max me that has to deal with that. So I'll have to go back and obviously do more agility later. I'll get plenty of marks of grace from that, so I will get plenty of other opportunities to buy every other set of graceful. For right now, I just want the main 3 that I think are the coolest. Obviously the all black, which I already have. I do want to get the quest speedrunning one done as well, because that one is pretty sweet. And then the third one is the Brimhaven agility arena one. Matches the agility cape pretty well, so that'll be probably what we end up doing, and that should be every last one. I keep removing items. 30,100 amylase crystals puts us at little over 25.5 mil. It would have been a little bit more than that, almost 30 mil, but of course we had to buy all of our graceful sets. So now we can just chuck these in the bank for when we eventually get around to recoloring them, which should happen in a long time. I'll be honest, it's going to be a while before we get that done, but you know what? We've got our amylase crystals. Let's go and sell them off. Finally, for the first time in like 4 months, I think, we are getting a mining level 94 coming in. I'm scared to look, but fuck me, 826k until 95, and we still have 5 more levels left until 99, but it's caught up with the rest of our skills now. So we are now 94 base total on the account. Pretty rad, but that's gonna fucking suck. We now have to go train smithing and fishing. Actually, no, just smithing. Just smithing, so that we can get caught up with the experience. That way, our Tears of Guthix XP continues to go into mining, which, in my opinion, is the least favorable skill that we have left.